Excellency Attorney Jonas or Leonis, Chair of the ACB Government Board, Under Secretary for Policy, Planning and International Affairs, Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Republic of the Philippines, Dr. Jerome L. Montemayor, ACB Executive Director, Excellencies Ambassadors of the ASEAN Member States, Excellencies Ambassadors of the ASEAN Dialogue Partners, Sectoral Dialogue Partners and Development Partners, and all external partners. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to join you today, albeit virtually, as we celebrate the 20th anniversary of the ASEAN Centre for Biodiversity, ACB. I extend my thanks to the Government of the Philippines and the ACB for hosting this event and for their excellent arrangements. I had the privilege of joining the 18th anniversary of ACB in 2023 during my first year in office. Visiting ACB was among my earliest priorities as I sought to engage with ASEAN Centers of Excellence. That visit left a strong impression. ACB's contributions and achievements have been widely recognized, with its flagship ASEAN Heritage Park program serving as a clear example. In just 2 years, the number of ASEAN Heritage Parks expanded from 57 to 69, as endorsed at the 18th ASEAN Ministerial Meeting on the Environment in Langkawi, Malaysia on 3rd September 2025. Equally important, the ASEAN Biodiversity Plan was adopted by ASEAN and launched at the Convention on Biological Diversities, CBD, COP16 in Cali, Colombia in 2024. These recent developments also highlight ACB's broader role in supporting ASEAN's progress in biodiversity conservation and the management of protected areas. Its work has been strengthened through close cooperation with partners such as the EU, Germany, Republic of Korea, Japan, India, and UNDP, while also forging new collaborations with the UK, New Zealand, and the CBD Secretariat. Just as vital is the engagement of a wide range of stakeholders, researchers, practitioners, and local communities across ASEAN. Their involvement is essential to advance research and development, strengthen capacity building, and generate comprehensive information. This in turn deepens our understanding and enables more effective management of biodiversity and protected areas in the region. Collectively, these achievements reflect ACB's 2 decades of sustained excellence, built upon robust partnerships with ASEAN member states, the ASEAN Secretariat, policymakers, youth organizations, women's groups, indigenous peoples, and local communities, the private sector, and the media. Since its inception, ACB has evolved from a regional initiative into an indispensable pillar of ASEAN's environmental cooperation framework, earning global recognition as one of the 18 official regional and sub-regional centers of the CBD. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, with the theme Harmony for Biodiversity, this anniversary is not only a time to reflect on ACB's past achievements, but also to look ahead at the opportunities to shape a future where humanity lives in balance with nature. Early this year in May, our leaders endorsed the ASEAN Community Vision 2045 and the ASCC Strategic Plan. These frameworks chart a course towards a resilient, innovative, dynamic, and people-centered region, informed by our shared challenges and aspirations. Guided by these frameworks, allow me to highlight 3 key points. First, strengthening partnership and engagements. ASEAN's forests, rivers, peatlands, and seas are the lifeblood of our economies and societies. Conserving and managing them is not just an environmental priority, but essential for food and water security, health, livelihoods, and overall quality of life. This calls for a cross-sectoral engagement and the integration of biodiversity into all aspects of development, which is key to sustainable development. To this end, collective action must be inclusive, bring together governments, communities, and partners. Second, the role of youth. Young people today are linguistic, energetic, and deeply aware of their rights to a healthy environment. They are not only the beneficiaries of conservation, but also the custodians of our biodiversity. The ASEAN Youth Biodiversity Program, now a flagship initiative, has successfully linked ASEAN youth with the Global Youth Network, giving them a stronger voice in shaping the future of biodiversity. We must continue to empower and support them. Third, new and emerging issues. Human health and well-being are inseparable from the biodiversity around us. The ASEAN Comprehensive Recovery Framework has underscored the need for nature-based solutions to strengthen resilience against future pandemics. Biodiversity, whether in forests, wetlands, or the high seas, underpins solutions across multiple sectors and countries. Here, the roles of ACB will be critical in advancing ASEAN's implementation of cross-sectoral and global frameworks, such as the ASEAN Leaders' Declaration on One Health Initiative, the ASEAN Blue Economy Framework, the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, and the Convention on Biological Diversity. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the success of ACB is more than a reflection of ASEAN's cooperation. It is proof that our region can generate solutions with global relevance. As we confront the twin challenges of climate change and biodiversity loss, the knowledge, partnerships, and leadership fostered by ACB will be indispensable in shaping policies and actions that safeguard our shared future. I once again congratulate ACB on 2 decades of achievements and extend my deep appreciation to the Philippines as host and to ASEAN member states for their unwavering support. Let us commit together to ensuring that in the next 20 years, ACB not only strengthens biodiversity conservation in ASEAN, but also helps shape global efforts to address climate change, safeguard ecosystems, and secure a sustainable future for all generations to come. Thank you.